Today I fucked up by telling the cashier no thank you when asked to pay. Just happened, nothing crazy, but it made me feel pretty stupid. I'm at a McDonald's drive-thru and I'm talking to the cashier, ordering my food and exchanging pleasantries. It's raining out, so it's a bit difficult to hear, mind you. I'm finished with my order, and I hear say any sauces for you? Instinctively, I reply no thank you and start to pull forward. When I get to the window, I pull my wallet out to pay and she gives me an odd look. I ask her if there's an issue, and she says I thought you cancelled your order. Bewildered, I reply no. There must have been a miscommunication. And then it hit me, wait, how much is the total? It was $5.40 sir. Ooh, she was saying gonna be 5.40 inches, not any sauces for you. I laugh, she laughs, the dead body in my trunk laughs. Too long didn't read, misunderstood her question and made a fool out of myself. My name is John. Was once signing up for something and they asked my name. And I thought they asked my age, so I said 30. They actually asked with an H. Now I'm known as John. No matter how I pronounce going to be $5.40 inches, I still fail to hear any sauces for you. It happens. Once, I ordered pizza and was wearing a Pokemon shirt when the delivery guy arrived. I was a bit stony, and he's like a chameleon shirt, to which I replied yeah, well, you know me. He was like no I don't, and left lololol. Lamal, this reminds me of a time I went to Sonic and I paid in cash, which I never do, so I was so excited to say in my coolest cool guy voice, keep the change. Turns out I hadn't handed the car hop, Sonic's word for server, enough money and then had to awkwardly shuffle around to find some extra cash. One time I was in a little coffee shop getting some fresh ground coffee and perusing the selection of random stuff near the counter when another customer asked if I was in line. I said no, go ahead, and grabbed a few more things before hopping in line behind him. He turned around and says that was very nice of you, but I heard it smells really nice in here, to which I replied I know, right. He looked at me, confused. I looked at him, also confused, and then I realized my mistake. It was too late. He turned around and I stood there like a fool, wondering why I am the way I am. Today I fucked up by epilating my scrotum. Before I start, I have to say that this didn't happen today, was a few weeks ago. Hope this is okay. I hopped out of the shower, and started rummaging through the bathroom vanity drawers to find a razor, to shave my face. That's when I saw it, a pink pouch with a drawstring at the top, about the size of an iPhone. Curiosity got the better of me, and I opened the pouch, to find my wife's epilator. I clicked as to what it was straight away, gave it a quick flick on, as you do, and turned it off again. That's when the light bulb went off. I could use this to turn my sack silky smooth. Propping one leg up on the bath edge, I flicked the epilator on and got down to work. The first pass was a great success, a slight stinging as a few straggly hairs were plucked out, but not too bad. Second pass, well, that's where it all turned south. It all happened in the blink of an eye, but this is what I believe happened, based on the aftermath. I went in again, only this time, my pube follicles were more resilient. The spinning drum of death grabbed a couple of hairs, however they would not part ways with my scrotum. I looked down in confusion, to see my hand holding the handle of the epilator. Where the business end of the epilator should have been, though, there was only tightly stretched, inflamed, hairy ball sack. I gasped in pain, dropping the epilator, which swung pendulously between my thighs, only furthering the agony. Sitting on the bath's edge, I located the epilator and lifted it into sight. My sack had been pulled into the drum, completing a full revolution, so that none of the drum was visible. The elasticity of the male scrotum truly is something to behold. I gingerly unraveled my sack, a fraction of a turn at a time. After fully extracting it, my scrotum was covered in hundreds of tiny abrasions, as if it had been dragged along the sidewalk, if you can picture that. It also had about 3 hairs less than before I took a shower. I later recounted this story to my wife, who was typically unsympathetic. As I finished recounting this woeful tale, she blurted out, "What the fuck did you expect? Duh? Only rubbing further salt into the scrotal wound." Too long didn't read, tried to use an epilator to remove hair from my balls, but the epilator ended up eating my balls. You flew too close to the sun. Ah, the tale of Dicarus and Scrotalus. My boyfriend leaves the room when I epilate my legs, so I can only imagine what that must feel like on your nuts. Jesus, you're kind of an idiot, but I enjoyed it. Jesus, you're kind of an idiot, but I enjoyed it. Ha ha, that's a great line. Is there truly a safe way to get rid of pubic hair that doesn't result in pain and hurt genitals? Crying face, the struggle, man. That's something I can relate to. The same thing happened with my Varg flap. It was horribly painful. I thought I would lose feeling in my lips after that. Oof, this made me squirm. Thanks man, I needed a good laugh. Always happy to provide lols at my own expense. Today I fucked up by burning my balls. 7 stages of grief. Technically TIFU since this occurred yesterday. Every Sunday I prep our meals for the week. On the menu this time was slow-cooked aromatic lamb navarin, mixed bean chili and ratatouille. Carbs are cooked during the week. While prepping the chili, I realized I had some leftover fresh chilies from last Sunday. Still looked all good, so I chopped up and chucked those in rather than 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Jump to 5 minutes ahead. I've got my marinara sauce simmering and I've chopped all the veg for the chili and ratatouille once I get the uncontrollable urge to pee. No biggie. A quick dash to the loo and I'm back to my do. Today I fucked up a place in the kitchen. And yes, I did wash my hands. I even used soap. I'm blending the marinara sauce when the slightest hint of a burn kicks in. I assume, wrongly, that my ball sack just got pinched by my boxers and or trousers and do the old side to side swing. Subsequent waft of air causes a new, more intense sensation of heat to bloom out from the midst of my sorry sack. Stage 1. Shock and denial. I take a man up bill and decide to just wait it out. I can't believe that I might have been stupid enough to get fresh chili oil on my man sack. I made it as far as putting the ratatouille into the oven, grazing my manhoods against my boxers in the process and triggering the next stage. Stage 2. Pain. A truly excruciating burning sensation. I noped the fuck out. Nearly tripped over Diego, our black cat, and squealed as I crab ran past my partner in the living room, waking her up from her nap in the process. I strip down faster than Magic Mike and slam our low-budget electric shower's piddly ass stream on full. The water is lukewarm but feels like actual lava when it touches my junk. Turn it down. Okay, that's better. Grab my girlfriend's coconut and lychee shampoo thinking that'll be the shit that chills my bits. Oh God, I was wrong. Whatever demonic chemicals lay in the shampoo reignited my metaphorical balls of fire. It was about then that my girlfriend came up to investigate the commotion. Stage 3. Anger and bargaining. I stood under the shower legs agape. Stage 4. Depression, reflection, loneliness. This is my life now. Forever burning balls. This is the price I pay for being an idiot. Stage 5. Upward turn. My partners has googled possible salvation. Milk. We have some full fat milk in the fridge for baking. She proffers me a mug full through the shower curtain. Ask her to turn around to preserve what little dignity I had left. I dunk my burning balls in the sweet white nectar and the relief is immediate and godly. My eyes shut and I am quiet, my own milk, quilted nirvana. My partner must have been worried. She asks if I'm okay. I'm okay. Stage 6 and 7. Deconstruction, hope, acceptance. I'm still going through my head exactly how I burned my balls and why it was only the sack and not the schlong. Nevertheless, I survived this encounter and am all the wiser for it. Too long didn't read. Glazed my balls with chili oil. Coconut and lychee shampoo made it worse. Milk saved me. Never again. Edit. 99% of you guys are hilarious. For anyone doubting the authenticity of this story, I'm not a karma farmer. Look at my other posts. I have no explanation as to why it burnt my love sack but not my fingers. Maybe because I do a lot of cooking? Maybe I scratched my balls and broke the skin? Take your disbelief and be gone. You milked your balls and not in the way that they do in those videos. Every Sunday I prep our meals for the week. On the menu this time was slow-cooked aromatic lamb navarin, mixed bean chili and ratatouille. Carbs are cooked during the week. Hi there, I wanted to inquire if you'd be interested in adopting a fully grown adult. I'm mostly house trained. DM me if you are interested. The only option is to do this again, repeatedly, until you can glaze your balls in chili oil for fun. The only way to avoid future pain is to take all the pain now. This post might prevent more bankruptcies in the dairy industry. No more milk. It does a body good. Milk. It can save your nutsack. I asked her to turn around to preserve what little dignity I had left. Sorry to break it to you, but the ship with your dignity on it has long since sailed by this point in the proceedings. No, man. I know.